Hello, my name is Jaroslav and welcome to my series where I explain investing terms in a simple and understandable way. Because let's face it, the world of investing can be overwhelming and confusing. In this video, we're gonna be talking about a MOAT. When I was new to investing, I often heard people saying MOAT, but I couldn't figure out what it had to do with investing. So, what exactly is a MOAT? Let's break it down. Imagine a castle surrounded by water, a moat as you can see from this picture. The water around it protects the castle from attackers. In the business world, a moat is something that protects a company from its competitors. It's a durable competitive advantage, and companies with strong moats tend to be more profitable and resilient. The concept of a moat in investing, as popularized by Warren Buffett, generally categorizes moats into five main types, but the naming and classification can vary depending on the source. There is no universally official list, but the most widely accepted types of moats are as follows. We have cost advantage, network effect, efficient scale, another one is intangible assets, and the last one is switching costs. On the next few slides, I will be explaining each type of moat using real-world examples you know. So let's get started with the first one. In investing, a cost advantage moat means a company can produce or deliver products cheaper than anyone else. This means it can sell at lower prices or make more profits on each sale. I have here a few examples for you. When it comes to low prices, there is one name that stands above the rest: Walmart. Walmart has a secret weapon. It buys products in huge quantities, and because it buys so much, suppliers give it massive discounts. But that's just the beginning. Walmart has one of the most efficient supply chains in the world, using advanced logistics and cutting-edge technology. Because Walmart buys cheap and sells cheap, small stores just can't compete. If they try to match Walmart's prices, they end up losing money. And then there is another example. When it comes to online shopping, no one moves products faster or cheaper than Amazon. And it's all thanks to their unbeatable system. Amazon has built a vast network of massive warehouses, or as they call them, fulfillment centers. These warehouses are not just big, they are also incredibly advanced. Automated robots pick and pack items faster than any human ever could, speeding up the entire process. It even owns a massive fleet of delivery vans with thousands of drivers and even has its own planes. This means Amazon can deliver products faster and cheaper than almost any other online store. So that was the cost advantage mode. And next we have a network effect mode. In investing, it means a product or service becomes more valuable as more people use it. It's like a snowball, the more it rolls, the bigger it gets. When it comes to connecting people around the world, Facebook is a giant and is a good example of this type of mode. When Facebook first launched, it was just a small website, a place for a few people to connect with each other. Just a handful of friends sharing updates, but then something happened. More people joined, your friends joined, your family joined, and suddenly Facebook became more useful. So today, Facebook has billions of users, making it almost impossible for any new social network to compete. Another great example is Uber. When you need a ride, you probably open an app, and for millions of people, that app is Uber. But how did Uber become so powerful? Like all great companies, Uber started small. In each new city it launched, there were just a few drivers and a few riders. But then something happened. More drivers joined. This meant shorter wait times for riders, making Uber more attractive. Very soon, Uber wasn't just an option, it was the go-to choice. Competing apps couldn't keep up because they didn't have enough drivers or riders to match Uber's massive network. So they can benefit from this network massively. So let's talk about an efficient scale. It means a company can dominate a market where there isn't enough room for many competitors. It's like being the only bridge in town. If someone else tries to build another bridge, there won't be enough cars for both to make money. There is no better example than American Water Works. It is the largest publicly traded water and wastewater utility company in the United States. It operates in many towns and cities where it is the only water provider. Building water treatment plants, pipelines, and maintaining them is extremely expensive. Local governments usually allow only one company to provide water services to avoid duplication and chaos. This means American Waterworks has an efficient scale moat. Competing with them would require another company to spend billions to build an entirely new water system, something that almost never happens. Another great example is Union Pacific. They own and operate over 32,000 miles of rail tracks across the Western Union states. Building a new railway network to compete with Union Pacific would cost billions of dollars. Even if a new company tried, there wouldn't be enough cargo and passengers for both companies to make money. Union Pacific also has exclusive agreements with many major customers, making it even harder for competitors to take business away. So next we have intangible assets. In investing, it means a company is protected by something you can't see or touch, like a brand, a patent, a secret formula, or even copyrights. This type of moat gives a company a powerful advantage by making it difficult for competitors to replicate what makes it unique. Take Coca-Cola, for example. The company is protected by its secret recipe, which is locked away in a vault. But it doesn't stop there. Coca-Cola's brand is one of the most valuable in the world, instantly recognizable anywhere. They've also secured their iconic logo, bottle shape, and even the Coca-Cola name with trademarks. Another great example is Nike. Its famous swoosh logo is a global symbol of quality and performance, and it's protected by a trademark. The Air Jordan brand, massive success under Nike, is also safeguarded by trademarks. On top of that, Nike uses design patents to protect the unique look of its most popular shoes. So, these intangible assets create a strong moat around the companies, making it extremely difficult for competitors to challenge them. And the last one, we have the switching costs. In investing, this means that once customers start using a product or service, it becomes difficult or inconvenient for them to switch to a competitor. This creates a powerful advantage for companies, keeping customers locked in. Take Apple, for example. Apple's ecosystem is designed to work seamlessly. Your iPhone contacts effortlessly with your iPad, Mac, and Apple Watch. Switching to another brand means losing that convenience. You would need to buy new apps, transfer your data, and learn a completely new system. Once you're in the Apple ecosystem, leaving becomes a hassle. Another great example is Adobe. The company has transitioned almost all of its software to a subscription model through Adobe Creative Cloud. For designers who have used Photoshop for years, the tools and shortcuts have become second nature. Switching to another design software would mean losing that familiarity and productivity, making it an unattractive option for professionals. So switching cost modes are powerful because they make customers hesitate before leaving, even if a competitor offers a cheaper or similar product. This leads to steady, recurring revenue and strong customer loyalty. So, moats are the secret sauce of great investments. They are the invisible shields that protect a company from competitors, ensuring its long-term success. Companies with strong moats can keep earning profits even in tough times because they have unique advantages they are difficult to replicate. Think about it this way. If you invest in a company without a moat, it's like building a sandcastle next to the ocean. It might look good for a while, but the waves of competition will eventually wash it away. So next time you think about investing in a company, don't just look at the price, look for the moat. Because in the world of investing, a strong moat is the difference between a company that survives and one that thrives. So if you want to learn how to identify moats in other companies, or if you want me to show you how to find them in financial reports, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching and see you in the next one.